This is On the Charts with Nick Radge, your Australian stock market update, highlighting stocks on the move so that you can invest with confidence and success.
The information in this podcast is general advice only and does not take into account your personal situation. Please consider if it is appropriate to you and consult a licensed professional before making any investment decisions. The information provided is believed to be accurate at the time of recording.
Welcome to the On the Charts podcast, episode 203 for Thursday, 25th of May, 2017. Today we're going to take a little bit of a detour from our normal regime. It's been a distressing day today. I've been in meetings all day with a very close friend of mine, professional trader for 20 years, who's currently going through bankruptcy. So obviously building wealth is one thing, protecting it another, and losing everything like my close friend, well, that's just mortifying. And that's why I want to introduce you to Elizabeth Moran. Now, Liz has seen investors at each stage of their wealth cycle, both loss and generation. Liz started her career in the recovery unit for Commonwealth Bank. Sounds like a nice, relaxing place to work, right? Well, wrong. Her job was to decide when to step in and recover the bank's assets. If a mortgage was in default, she sold the assets, and that's exactly what's happening with this close friend of mine. She sent many clients bankrupt. It was an incredibly distressing job for her, witnessing families break down due to losses and arguments over money. But it was also a fantastic education. Liz decided she wanted to be the client's hero, not the villain. And that's why we've invited her to speak at our upcoming conference. At Noosapalooza, Liz will show you how to diversify your portfolio using bonds so you can build your wealth and protect it. As an astute investor, you know the benefits of using different financial instruments. And Liz is going to tell us that all the world's largest entities and even some of the smaller ones issue bonds at a wide range of risk, return, currency, and term. And even if you've never invested in bonds before, it's important to understand them and the enormous role that they play in global finance. We're going to learn how bonds can diversify your portfolio, how to assess them, and what's available to you as a retail investor. Elizabeth is a nationally recognized expert in the fixed income asset class field and is a regular contributor to The Australian. Liz is a director at FIIG, and one of her roles is to publish their weekly newsletter called The Wire. And next up, imagine being able to speak to the world's top traders to define their secrets of success. Well, Aaron Fifield gets to do this every week, and some of you will know the name Aaron Fifield. He's the host of the great Chat with Traders podcast, and he spends about an hour each week chatting with some amazing traders from around the world, extracting deep insights into their routines, methods, and their secrets to success. With 125 episodes under his belt, he's amassed some incredible stories. He's interviewed some of the world's best traders, including Blair Hull, Jack Schwager, Edward Thorpe, Jerry Parker, which is one of my favourites, plus numerous others who are just as successful, but you may never have heard of. Rather than listen to all 125 hours of interviews, which I do recommend you do, but maybe not in one sitting, we've asked Aaron to come along to Noosapalooza and extract the top 10 lessons he's learned from these best traders, and he'll be presenting those to us. Plus, you'll be able to chat with Aaron during the breaks and at the gala dinner. What you may not know is that Noosapalooza is only open to a very limited number of delegates. With such a small and intimate contingent, you'll have numerous opportunities to chat with Aaron, Liz, myself, the Charters team, and the many other presenters that we're bringing along. This is an all-inclusive event specifically designed to support and bolster the limited number of guests lucky enough to attend. We have 11 presentations over 2 days, new speakers, new information, and new strategies, all designed to help you build your wealth. But don't miss out. There's only 19 seats remaining. And let me finish up with this. A big problem a lot of investors experience is being stuck for ideas, or they get bored with their current strategy. Perhaps you've got a good trading method, but you want more. So, meet Tim Cole. Tim is a bloke from Boggabri who wandered down to Sydney and over the last 30 years has carved out a career in the financial markets. Tim and I met on the trading floor of the Sydney Futures Exchange back in the 90s, and we're very similar in that we're constantly analysing the market. Tim says if he was a kid these days, they'd probably have a fancy name or diagnosis for him. It's this inquisitive and analytical mind that has made Tim quite the successful analyst and private trader. And at Noosapalooza, Tim is going to introduce you to a couple of very different trading models, one for foreign exchange and one for ETFs. Tim's FX strategy has a twist. Instead of analysing price and price direction, Tim analyses a currency's relative value to its peers and then positions around that. So if you're looking for fresh ideas to diversify your investment portfolio, then you need to attend Noosapalooza. After Tim's talks, you can chat with him during the lunch and at the gala dinner. As I mentioned before, Noosapalooza is a small, intimate event, and it really is an event. We're a pretty classy bunch here in Noosa, and you can be guaranteed that Noosapalooza will not disappoint. It's a 5-star venue, limited numbers, and a top-class array of advisors and presenters. We're even flying Donald Doney, editor and owner of the Technical Speculator, out from Canada to provide you with a long-term view of the markets, and he'll also present a couple of swing trading methods. So who should attend? Well, the most successful traders commit to investing for the long term and are constantly improving their skills and strategies. Our role here at The Chartist is to provide the best training and presenters possible and to make ourselves available during the event to support you. So we're committed, traders and investors. You should attend if you're keen to learn new trading skills, to expand your knowledge, and to meet like-minded investors. Now, as I said, there's only 19 tickets remaining, and this event will sell out. So to lock in your ticket, head over to thechartist.com.au, click on the Noosapalooza button on the navigation bar, and lock it in. And I look forward to seeing you in Noosa come July. My name's Nick Radge. We'll be back with our normal show tomorrow night, and we'll see you then.
On the Charts with Nick Radge, brought to you by The Chartist. Join Nick and the team at Noosapalooza Trading and Investment Conference, 20th and 21st of July in beautiful Noosa, Queensland. Visit thechartist.com.au and click on Noosapalooza in the menu for details.